Archie Slaymaker, International Boxing News, and I'm joined by Mikaela. Mikaela, how are you today?
I'm doing well. A couple days out from weigh-in, so feeling good, feeling strong.
I'm just wondering, obviously, when did you fly over to the UK and start your training camp from the UK at all?
I flew in here on Friday. I got here Friday morning, so a little 8 days. That's 8 days total, 9 days, something like that. Total.
How has your time been in the UK?
Good. It's always fun here. I love it. They always welcome me with open arms. It's one of the reasons why I decided to come back. You know, I had a choice to fight in the US or the UK for this fight, and I just feel like there was so much work that went into building the last fight here. I did so much media, and I feel like I built a lot of fans along the way, so I just wanted to come back.
We were just speaking off camera. It was meant to be Josh Taylor, Jack Catterall, undercard. Has it been frustrating waiting at all?
I always thought that if I ever caught a loss, that it would be really extremely hard to pull myself together and get motivated for another camp. But it was the complete opposite. Like when I stepped out of that ring, by the time I got home a couple days later, I was like calling my team, get me a fight ASAP. Like I just had to get back on the horse. You know, I wanted to fight as soon as possible, and I wanted to fight someone who was a top contender and someone competitive. So it took a little longer because I was supposed to fight on the Josh Taylor Catterall card. So it's taking a little bit longer than I had hoped, but regardless, it's all lined up well, and I'm good.
And that fight you did get, Christina Linardatou.
Yes.
A new weight. How are you feeling into this new weight?
I feel a lot better, honestly. Okay, so by the time I get to fight week, that's not the hard part. Getting those last 5 pounds off, that's not the hard part. The hard part is doing an entire training camp. All the sparring, all the running, the weight training, everything on a really high calorie deficit, right? So I used to have to start that weight cut from the 10 weeks out. Now I was only thinking really about my weight a couple weeks out, you know, a couple weeks ago. And so it's been a lot easier to be able to refuel myself. And I feel like I let my muscles fill out, so I feel a lot more comfortable.
The plan for this fight, obviously, Christina Linardatou, she's got the only blemish on Alycia Baumgardner's record. Was that the thought process coming into this fight at all?
I mean, that's the entertainment factor that I'm trying to bring, because I know that the fans need to be able to follow. I want them to be able to follow my career, follow the rivalries, but follow my career. And they don't want to see me step in the ring against a no-name if they have no idea who they are, where they came from. And, you know, Linardatou is the only person to have beaten Baumgardner on paper. So I think it makes it for an exciting fight, but she's also a top competitor, only been beaten by Delphine Pursoon and Katie Taylor, so that's the type of challenge I wanted.
It's going to make for a great fight, and obviously we'll touch on Alycia Baumgardner, the rematch. Do you ever believe that Alycia will take that at all?
I don't think she wants the rematch. I think she thinks she got away with it, and she's going to run for the hills, but I made it clear I wanted the rematch. There's nothing else that I can do now. I just got to continue on my career, continue making big fights for the fans, so that's what I'm doing with Linardatou, and if she comes knocking, which I believe she will, you know, all the ingredients are there for a super fight and trilogy and all that, but I'm not going to sit around and wait. I'm at 135 now, so I'm going for the champion 135, which everyone knows is Katie Taylor.
I was going to say if, but I think it's a matter of when you win a world title. At 135. Do you reckon Alycia will start calling your name again at all?
Oh yeah, of course. Right when I have the belt, then she'll start calling my name, blah blah blah. But to me, I want to put on big fights for the fans. It's not all about the belt. It's about making big, exciting, legendary fights. And this is the type of rivalry that you don't get every day. And so I think it's stupid as hell to shut it down, but whatever.
We mentioned Katie Taylor against Cameron on May 20th. I'm just wondering, have you got a prediction for that fight at all?
I love Cameron versus Taylor, because it's a fight that you don't necessarily know who's going to win. You can't just say right off the bat, oh yeah, easy fight, Katie's winning it. Oh yeah, easy fight, Chantelle's winning it. Like, they're both, it's a 50-50 fight in my opinion. It just depends who shows up that day. I know Chantelle is, you know, very aggressive. She's going to come forward, she's going to let her hands go. But Katie's smart. She's proven that she's able to steal those rounds and pull that win out. So I'll be excited to watch.
That's perfect.